it's evolved. At lower levels, you see Marth lose a lot. But the higher the skill ceiling just gets, Marth does better and better against Sheik. And the follow-ups are a little easier for Sheik, but the neutral game is what really, really rides Marth to the win. And obviously the punish extensions. Just getting that opening, finding that opening, and really capitalizing on it is going to be the Marth goal here.
All right.
Ndroid here is a pretty well-trained Sheik. Doesn't have too many Marths in Europe, but I think he knows what he's doing, so we're going to see how it goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm excited to see this edge guard because too many people let Marth get back to the stage, but Ndroid is not afraid to go off stage, and he's very aggressive off stage and forces trades, which I think can turn this match into something way worse for Marth.
You're seeing that down tilt a lot, but Ndroid's looking for it. He knows it's like that's one of your few approach options there.
I don't think he expected that F smash. That DI did not look appropriate. Holding center. That F tilt just barely clips him. Nice.
That should be. Oh wow, a little late on that, and good reaction there too to be able to get to that platform as fast as possible. Good DI there to avoid that death follow-up. Great drop there. Ndroid's really punishing hard. Really just making you feel it if you miss something. And that's really important for Sheik is that punish game.
So we're not seeing the tightest combo game by Stango right now, and Ndroid seems to be really comfortable like disengaging with fair and waiting for opportunities where he's forcing 50-50s and recognizing when Stango is not sure if he can get the hit.
Yeah, like right there, I think a nair behind, like to the center behind, would have been a little bit better of a punish, just like to fade through with nair. And even there, I think an up tilt would have probably maybe closed that stock. It's just some not quite optimal on the punish game here, so it's really got to make up. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, is that nair, but that'll do it. That'll take it. So he has the lead now, so. We're going to see Ndroid play a lot more safer here, especially if Stango's going to hang out on the ledge here.
This is what happens when you don't finish your food. You have to edge guard the Marth. It's scary because of the way that he's up. Oh, wow.
That was interesting. Yeah, the needles are out for a while. Long move.
Nice.
Wow, good extensions there. Just not sure about the down smash, but good fair game.
Touch chases. Ooh. So that fair would not have connected if he put up shield, but he wasn't expecting it to hit.
Ndroid's having really good DI on the evasive DI to get away from those fair combos. That was a very interesting dare. I like that a lot. That should be it. Yeah, that was a beautiful dare. Gorgeous pop-up. Ndroid back in the lead here. See what Stango can do with the sledge here.
Okay.
That should be it.
That was good. He crouch canceled the get-up attack. That's a really good bait. You don't see too many Marths use it, especially as a finisher. But it's like a powerful mechanic to put you back in the game when you're behind.
That was interesting and weird. I definitely knew that Sheik was going to land on the web there, but I didn't know what was happening after that, and I got a little...
Saw a little bit of confusion on Ndroid's face, too. So
oh, wow, that grab. Did you see that grab? That was across the stadium, like a football stadium.
Well, it's because it was Sheik's bear. It sticks out really far, so...
Good extension game.
Big opportunity here.
Very patient play, very much waiting and baiting there. Just taking him on up. Oh, wow. That's going to take game one. Stango with a beautiful space tipper there for punish.
Subtle pop-off.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a pop-off here. People are hyped for Stango.
So, what would you like to see out of Ndroid this game?
What would I like to see out of Ndroid this game? A little better grabs. A lot of grabs are being spot dodged. A couple boost grabs didn't really work that well. You get a little bit more out of him. And he's got some great aerial fair game, but we'd just like to see a little bit more grab follow-up because you get more percent out of that. And Ndroid's recovery has been pretty good, but Stango is following him in the air a lot. Like, when Stango's on the ground and Sheik's above him, Stango's really good at keeping him up in the air.
I think two things that will make a big difference is if he does slide off DI when he tech rolls out on the platforms, and I would like him to disengage maybe with crouch cancel down smash so that his fares are less like telegraphed, because he's using them in the early percents, and then the later percents, Stango's becoming more aware of them. So more mix-up on that end.
Yep. Dare is a great punish for recovery with lag recoveries like Falcon, Sheik, other Marths. Right. Really pops you up for those follow-ups.
Ooh. A little bit of nervousness out of Android, maybe.
Okay, that should be the stock there. Not too far behind. So Android's got to really play the neutral safe here and really take this next stock. I always think the person who takes the next stock, it's really important. When someone has 3 stocks and then someone has 2, it's like, oh, so this stock's kind of important.
By Android. Trying to attack on the percent so he can get him out of crouch cancel, but that F smash is killer.
Yeah, beautiful spacing there. Getting really aggressive with the fares on Android's side, and he's paying for it. He's taking a sword to the face a lot today.
Yep. Oh, that dash dance. Okay.
Yeah, Stango's just chilling. He's definitely not overextending at all. He's very safe in the center stage, very much walling it out, and just chilling.
Smash 4?
Smash 4. Okay,
nice.
Now we gotta get that edge guard.
That's what happens when you miss the DI on F tilt.
I love that fall off bear. That was a beautiful soft hit. One thing I noticed Android's not doing is throwing needles like just parallel to the stage that Mewtwo King does a lot against Marth, like when they're side being.
Right.
I think there's a couple times he could have clipped Stango with that and then just ended our stock a little earlier.
Okay, gets a little bit of percent with that back air.
Stango's not letting him get too much of a lead. Not having it. He's fighting hard.
I think he meant to F tilt there.
This is a beautiful tomahawk wave dash back. What's that butter? That slide like butter.
He's kind of grabbed on that spot dodge a few times. I'd like to see him mix it up a little more.
This should be a, oh, okay. Thought it'd be a little more percent there.
Okay. So this is the tool that I don't see a lot of Sheiks using.
There it is, the needles straight ahead I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's just refreshing with the Sammy stall, the one that doesn't give a poof. And there's not really a whole lot of things that Marth can do about that.
Can you talk about that? Just not just for me, but for the viewers. I only know that a little bit. What is exactly is the Sammy stall?
So
like
the
how
Sammy
is it different
stall,
than Shino and
Shino stall is when you upbeat. The upbeat poof appears above the stage. But the Shino stall is where you fast fall down and you upbeat back before the hitbox comes out.
Okay.
And it's like
great run through. Stango's playing very baity and very patient. It's really nice to see. He's not trying to drop this game. He's really just trying to 3-0 it. But Android's fighting hard. Yeah, evasive movement in the air against Marth is very important. Is getting to the ground and how you're going to get down. Marth loves to cut people out of the air and really.
I think this is a situation.
Many a time that has happened to us. I'm sure we all cried in pain there.
I think he wanted to get to the ledge and back air immediately and just was willing to trade.
Okay. Good comeback by Android here. 1-1 here.
JB 2 stock.
Got that VIP badge. What up, Android? Yeah, the VIP. We got a little VIP haul down this.
Where is Stango's badge?
I'm not wearing my. Oh, I am wearing my badge. You took yours off.
Mine's on the cord.
It's on the cord. So this is a Stango counter pick.
Yep.
Can you? I actually don't know this matchup as well as I'd like. Why is FD a good stage for Marth?
So in the absence of platforms, which, I mean, FD is Sheik's worst stage in a lot of matchups.
Okay.
But especially here because Marth's neutral game really thrives on the ability to just control the ground. When Sheik doesn't have platform mix-ups, you know, the corner situations are where you show the most pain for Sheik.
Wow. That is gonna kill.
But if
really
you get the openings, the punish game is still there.
Yeah. Also, weaving to the ground as Sheik is probably a lot more difficult without those platforms. I know as a Peach player trying to get down to the ground against a Marth, platforms are great. I really like them. So I'm sure that Android can relate here with the Sheik matchup.
So I think one of the biggest adjustments we saw in the middle of game 2 was that Android recognized the amount of openings he gave up because of Stango's somewhat unusual crouch cancel game. You don't really see that on Marth that much. So he's using these spaced bears really late so that he can tack on the percent and then create the openings with after he's out of crouch against the percent.
So it's very like poke and then get the kill.
That's one we were talking about before about like maintaining your advantages and how you don't get like reversaled on and tied it up.
Thought that was going to be a really good.
That was a Sammy stall.
I did see that. Yeah.
Sort of like in essence.
Oh, we're looking for the kill there, or not a kill, but a pretty high pop off. Oh, early tipper there. I like that. I like that. Get a good.
I think he could have gotten more percent by sending him upward, but he was trying to read bad DI and maybe get back in the game.
Oh, wow. Great tippers this game from Stango. He's got really great positioning with Marth. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Dare from the ledge. Call people on their lag and dare them. It's a great punish from Marth. You can do anything you want after that dare. Just play with your food.
Well, you have to recognize that you're about to get dared and DI'd out. Android hasn't really shown that he DIs the dares to not get followed up on, and that's why I think he keeps opting for it.
Well, he's probably used to jumping out of it. I'm kidding. That is a pal joke. Dare with Marth is a meteor in Europe, so lots of fun.
Okay.
Oh, wow, very clean, very clean.
Sneaks out the back air and then quickly follows up with a fair offstage. That's the offstage edge guard game I was talking about in game 1.
This is a very close set. I did not realize how good Stango was at Marth. This is a very, very good Marth. And Android is one of the best doubles players in the world right now and a very good Sheik. So this is a very tight set. I'm excited. Yeah, that down tilt will get you.
Yep.
So we'll see what we can make from that. Reset, reset. Yeah, up here is so good at those percents because then you definitely get that fair follow-up to edge guard.
Okay.
Oh, looking for tipper, but still a really great hit. Maybe dare there?
Oh, see, that's, again, that no poof that we were talking about that gets you to the ledge.
Oh, a little late on that.
Shields the down smash.
Oh, I'm not sure about those extensions there with Marth. I think he could have closed the stop there with a tipper. Yeah, okay. So game 2 is going to go to Android there.
That works similar to the Sammy stall when you come down from above.
Where do you think the counter break's going to go here? Stango's Marth, so what's the
Stango should take it back to FD, or he's going to go to Yoshi's.
They'll probably go back to FD, in my opinion. Oh!
Fountain. This is an interesting pick. I understand why he does this. It's because with forward throw and F throw as Marth, and sometimes back throw, you will sometimes pop them onto the platforms at awkward percents where it will force a missed tech, and then you can follow it up with F smash if you read it. You get these early kills setups on Sheik that sometimes can like help you really create advantages.
That dare is really interesting. I love that. Some people expect a different move, so the dare there can really force a tech or a missed tech situation to a follow-up. And I love an early dare from Marth.
Is that? Nope.
Oh, wow. I was expecting a hit interruption for Sheik recovery there.
So because of the awkward platform height, we've seen a lot of like shenanigans near the ledge. And I think that because of that awkward platform height, like Marth cannot use his fair. He'll get stuck on the platform. So it becomes really useful to use Sheik's down smash in those situations to disengage, which could possibly send him off stage for an edge guard.
Android really looking for that extension game to get rack up a little more percent for the kill. Nice. That's going to kill.
Very well spaced fair.
Good. 136, but we live in.
Let's see what kind of extra credit he can get here.
I like the weight and, what do I do here?
Does the 0 look above his head look really small?
What?
Does the 0 above Stango's head look really small?
I think it's the period symbol, like in the second or third screen. I'm not quite sure what little symbol that is. I like it though. It's cute. Oh, great needle, but missed the
171%. He's done 45 damage. Like that is what you call extra credit. And there's the light shield on the top platform to keep him safe. More extra credit.
I think Stango's really good at recovering high for when Android's trying to do like those needles or like snaps to the ledge. Stango's just really early on the FB, so I think Android could definitely look out for that a lot more and maybe just back away and get something after.
So one of Android's most underrated traits is his ability to use scar jumps or wall hops on stages that like allow for that. And it's something that he uses mainly in doubles to just get these crazy edge guards that you don't expect. But you also see it in singles. And I think that every time that Stango has taken to the ledge, ndroid has used that to mix him up and to get onto the stage for like a positional advantage as well as staying alive. Pokes through the top of the platform because recognizing that Stango was not using a full light shield.
This set is really turning around. ndroid's up a game, got a good lead here. Oh, runoff fair was very clean there. Stango with that anxious counter there.
Okay. Okay, so this time he didn't take to the ledge. Maintains his stage advantage. Good adjustment by Stango. Oh. Missed the Sammy stall, ends up on stage. Doesn't get punished for it.
I think Stango's like mixing up his speed to try to maybe mix it up a little again for ndroid, but I think that he should just keep that fast, clean play going because the pauses are definitely, I think, helping ndroid's confidence more.
Right.
He's just determining his decision or punish a little too late, and then it's already too late for him. And I think this is let's see here. We got some more pop-offs here. Stango might get the comeback, but
all right. Now that he has started staying on stage for his edge guards,
looks like he's got a crouch cancel percent too. So, ooh, missed that little platform follow-up. Would have been a great.
Nice triangle jump.
Yeah, Stango's just a little late on those follow-ups there. ndroid's already out of the situation, and Stango's kind of catching up. 115 should be. Yeah, just wait it out. Yeah, absolutely. I support him not going near that ledge. There's no reason to. Keep your lead. You got 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah.
Fair will kill here.
All right. Great job for ndroid. Good download. Really good control.
Excellent play by Stango. Really impressive game one, but more impressive adjustments and just like understanding of